Hey guys, Connie here for Mixed Media Monday, but it's really going to be a Paper Art Wednesday on Mixed Media Monday. So today I've come back to use up my Kitaholic's July kit, trying to kill the kit, as they say. So and in today's layout, I'm going to do a Dina Wakely technique that I learnt. I had the pleasure to go to 6 of her classes when she was in Australia last year in November. I was able to go to all 6, so I was really excited. And so this is a technique that she showed us in one of the classes. So what I'm just using here is just one of those, plastic pocket things that you get down the stationery aisle. As you can see, it's been used a lot. And I'm just using some of that Dusty Attic paint that we got in our July kit and just painted some on, and I've used the end of my paintbrush to do some patterns in the paint and then printed it onto the back on my cardstock there. So then I'm going to go back and add another pattern and print that down again, and it's such an easy and fun technique to do. So I suggest that all of you give it a go. You don't need anything, you just need some cheap, any paint. As you can see there, I'm using the Creme Coat paint. So it doesn't matter what paint you use, and you just need a paintbrush and one of those plastic pocket things which you buy in like packs of 10 for like $1 at Kmart. So, and that one there you can see I've used multiple times, so you don't even need to have a whole pack of 10. So you've probably got one lying around the house. So yeah, I'm just adding some of that green and using the end of my paintbrush and just making some patterns. And there I'm just getting off some of the paint into my little junk journal there that I use just to wipe off paint and stuff. This here, I've tried to add a little bit of white. It didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I wanted it to, but I mean, you got to try these things, and it's the only way we learn is when we experiment and, and play, and I had fun doing it, and that's the main thing, isn't it, is to have fun. So you can see a little bit of the white there, and but it wasn't what I wanted. It didn't come out what I thought it would. And I decided that there wasn't enough of that pink, so I decided to try and paint some sort of funny looking flower things in the pink mixed in with the white, just to add a little bit more pink to cover that green area on my page, because it just was a bit too green for me. So, and there we go, I'm done for that. So I'll come back now when it's all dried up and that, and you can see how that cool effect, how it looks. And the thing with this technique is you wouldn't be able to get that if you wouldn't get the same look and effect if you just painted the paint on the page and then drew in it. You wouldn't get the same effect. So yeah, so I do suggest you all go out and give it a go. So this is some selfies of my daughter. She seems to steal my mobile phone a lot, and I find selfies all the time of her pulling faces on my phone, which I love. So I don't mind that she does it, because I end up with these gorgeous pictures of her being silly, and which I would never have gotten if I tried to get her to do it while I was taking the photo. So they're real natural. So she's in this one, she's obviously picked up my sunglasses and decided to do some selfies. So that's her wearing my sunglasses. And so I'm just using some of that paper from where was it again? I can't remember. Cocoa Vanilla that came in the July pack. I really, really love this paper. I've used it for a few layouts now, and I still have so much of it left. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I'm thinking I might do make some embellishments with it. So keep your eye out, because that might pop up in a process video this week. It depends on my time frame over the next week. I've been pretty busy the last few weeks, so we'll see how I go. So now I'm just layering it up with some of that paper, a little bit of vellum there, and I've just torn the edges. Now these are doilies that I picked up at the $2 shop. I've got heaps of them, and I've just cut that in half because I just needed something else to break it from the painterly background. So I just needed something just to make it stand off a little bit more. So I've added that black and white floral there as well, and just ripped the edges and just put that doily there, and it just makes it sit off the page a little bit more. So so yeah, there we go. So I do because we all know that I'm a little bit fiddly and fussy when it comes to my embellishments. I just need to have it all set out and looking how I want it to look before I commit to anything. So I do stop recording for a bit here, and off camera I fiddle around with my embellishments and sort of the look that I want to have, and I do come back. And the fact that I recorded this on Saturday night, and I didn't end up finishing it Saturday night. I ended up coming back Sunday afternoon and finishing the last part of it. So if there's a little bit difference in the light, I do apologize for that. Yeah, on Saturday night you know how you get to a point where you just can't do anymore, and I'd had enough, and I just wanted to get into bed, and it was really cold, and all I wanted to do was get into bed. So yeah, I stopped, and so you'll see that that's right, because I went into my bed and fussy cut these out, and by the time I'd finished fussy cutting them out, I was so warm and cozy in bed I didn't come back and finish it. That's what happened. So I mean, it must happen to everyone. So I do come back. This is Sunday, I think. Yep, I'm back. This is Sunday afternoon now. I've just spent the day at universities with my son, and I was so tired, but I really needed to get this layout done because it was just sitting on my desk. So yeah, so I've just attaching all that down with my double-sided tape there, and that little those two pictures. And have you noticed in this layout I've used 3 pictures? I haven't just used one. Normally I'm a real big one photograph layout girl, but I've actually used 3 this time, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and then yeah, I thought, why not do like a little film strip one and then pick my favorite one as the main picture. So, and because I'd scrap 9 by 12, I have to be really careful on the sizes of the pictures and stuff like that. So here I'm just sticking down the embellishments, and I had already preset this out, so don't think that I'm just doing this off the back, just, you know, can't speak. I did pre-do this, and I've taken it all off, and now I'm sticking it back down. So I did sort of know where I wanted everything to go in the end, and when this is done, I'm really, really happy with it. I love the fact that with those papers there, you can cut out those flowers and those leaves. It's just, I love it. It's just like a bonus embellishments. And I want to do a layout where I'm going to colour in those cutouts in some watercolour or something. But yeah, I haven't quite found the picture that I want to use yet, the photo. I am a photographer, but I'm so lazy when it's taking pictures of my own family and kids. I know it's really bad, but when you're taking photos constantly all the time, sometimes you just want to have a break. So yeah, I'm not a very good photographer, am I really? So next, I'm going to use those stickers. I've had them in my stash for so long. They're from Heidi Swap. I don't know, they're pretty old. And because I had that little bit of green in it, and I felt that the layout needed another little bit of extra green element to sort of go in with that green paint that I added in the background, because you can't really see the green pattern paper that I use. You can sort of see it, but not much. So I wanted to add another green element, and they were the only sort of greeny mini word stickers that I had. See, and when I pulled those stickers off, the top color, so that one there, the bottom color was pink, and there was a line of pink across the bottom of it. It was just, it wasn't cut very well, so I wasn't happy with that. But so I just add those stickers, and then I'm going to pull out my Liquitex ink and do some splatters in the top left hand and bottom right hand corner. I'm really starting to go back into that style. I'm really starting to like that effect now. So you'll probably see me add that to a lot of layouts now, because it's becoming one of my favorites. And did you notice I didn't add any thread to this one? I'm so proud of myself. I decided that I wasn't going to add thread. Thread-free layout for a change. So, well, that's pretty much it with this layout. So, hopefully I'll probably have, the August kits hasn't arrived yet, so I'm hoping that'll come soon. But I really wanted to try and kill the July kit before the August one showed up. So, but thank you all for watching, and I do hope that you liked this. Give me a thumbs up below if you did. And there's my magical fingers. See ya!